Every kid at some point in their life, at many points, is asked, what do you want to be when you grow up? But there could be great symbolism as to what was the first answer you can remember giving to that question. Do you remember your first answer?
Yes. I wanted to be a horseback rider. That was my answer in second grade when we were first asked on career day, what do you want to be when you grow up? And then I was told, well, that's not practical, so I changed my answer to veterinarian, and then later on I changed it to novelist. But I have come to realize how valuable it is to go back and enter the headspace of your child self when you first conceived of what's possible for your future. So when I ask my child self, okay, why did you want to be a horseback rider? What does that mean? And why horses, right? Because I didn't grow up around horses or anything. What is your first memory of horses? What did they mean to you symbolically? The memory that came up was a family trip to Puerto Rico when I was very small to visit my grandparents. And I was standing on the upper balcony of my grandma's house looking down at the street. Suddenly, this horse starts galloping down the street. And there's this man desperately running after this horse, trying to catch it, trying to command it to go back into the yard where it came from. And this horse turned around and defiantly started flailing its front legs with the evil whinny and everything, like you can't catch me, what are you gonna do? And that made such a strong impression on my little girl mind, because when you consider the context of my childhood, growing up in such a restrictive, controlled environment, not allowed to make my own decisions, not allowed to think for myself, have feelings, that horse represented total freedom, total agency, not being able to be bridled and held down by anybody. When I was too young to express the trauma that I had, that horse became a useful symbol to express what I really wanted. What I really wanted when I grew up was to be free, like that horse. And knowing how to symbolically interpret my younger self's aspirations, that was what held the key to me now becoming the person I am, which is someone who inspires other people to liberate themselves. So freedom really has become central to my career. Younger self held the key to what my future potential could be, but the way to access that key and that understanding was to learn how to interpret symbols. So
Excellent. So those ordered steps of that horse being there at that exact time
yes,
still has ripple effect and implications today.
exactly.